Hello, excuse this silly attire I'm currently wearing, but I am just about to start doing something that I've wanted to do for about 5 years of living where we are, and that's tidying my garage and painting my garage gym, because as you've probably seen in some other videos, it is absolutely horrendously messy. The brick walls just need to go. It's a bit dark, it's a bit dingy. I'll show you around. It's a bit, well, it could do with a bit of improvement, I think. So aim for today, get everything in the boot of the car, get everything tidy, and get some paint on the wall, I guess. So about 3 hours in, another progress update. Obviously that wall behind me is not done. However, look how much brighter it is. Let me try and go down this end underneath the light. Look at it. Genuinely wanted to do this for years. Took a bit of convincing for my wife, but I'm pleased with that. Makes it feel a bit less like a garage, a bit more like just a white walled garage. But nonetheless, better. Still got to clean my rack up afterwards. Still got to tidy everywhere up. For anyone wondering, this is the mirror fit rack. Holds a lot of weight. Weight I can't do, so yeah, it's good for me for the future. So day 2 in making the garage a bit more acceptable and a bit more of a nice environment to be in. I don't know how much footage I can get of white walls, to be honest, but believe it or not, this is about 3 coats. I thought that was 2, so that one needs to be done today. This wall is about there, that wall's about there, but the rest needs another one. I need to get all the painting done today, and then I've got a banner to come up on that wall, or this wall, I'm not sure which one yet. Get the flooring cleaned, get the flooring sorted, and get that bit filled in. I've got some other cheap mats here, probably need to upgrade that at some point, but not yet. And then that needs to go to the tip. I've got some in the car already. And then get rid of this, it's broken. I got it for free or really cheap and never used it, so that needs to go. A couple of boxes there, and then gonna go on top of there. And then this whole floor space should be nice, white, clean. Oh, so end of day 2. Sorting the gym out, I guess. It is now 5:05, so I've been at this for definitely overall more than 8 hours with the days combined, but I feel like it looks a lot better now. So, and there's a load of stuff over there and where I'm standing before. I'll just put some stuff, all this needs for the tip. So that's tomorrow's job. I think that is the area. The floor still needs a bit of a wash, but looks like a bit of an alright home gym now. Pleased with how it's gone, to be honest, and hopefully it makes it a bit more enjoyable. So it's been a couple of days now since those last clips you see me painting the garage, and I know that's a bit of a weird thing to put into a video and a bit of a boring task to do and to film, but it actually relates to something I just want to speak about quickly. It's something I found myself doing since we lost Margot, and something I still do to the day, and that's keeping busy. And that's not just, you know, doing the normal day-to-day things. That is literally doing the most mundane, boring task you can think of, just to keep your mind off things and just to keep yourself moving forward and keep yourself, you know, stop your brain thinking about what's actually happened and dealing with everything, what's to come with baby loss and all the situation around it, because it's felt like at times if I let all that into my head will literally just explode, you know. I joked in them earlier clips about how much footage I could actually get about painting my garage white, and You know, I've painted the garage white, I've painted my whole downstairs of my house white, I've painted the mother-in-law's house white. And it seems mundane, but it took days and hours to just keep him busy. And it's only when I actually stop, and only actually when I stop to think and stop and I'm doing nothing, is when I just start going like this, and I start going down and down and down, and I just get that horrible feeling in the pit of your stomach that you just start getting that sadness creep in. You just start, everything starts to become a bit more real again. And that still happens to today, to now, sorry. I mean, that's been 4 months now. Honestly, I've lost track of time. It's December already, and this back end of the year has gone horrendously slow and horrendously quick all at the same time. You know, Margot should have been 4 months old. In fact, yesterday she would have been 4 months old. So that's brilliant. I don't know if anyone who's watching this has the same sort of mindset. You know, I do the running, I keep busy around the house, I do the DIY, just do any mundane job what he's doing purely just to keep myself ticking over, because it doesn't require me to think. And that's what all this is about, really. And this is what I find tough at the minute. Anytime I need to think about anything, painting a wall white, you don't have to think. You can't really get it wrong. But when you're, you know, thinking about Margot, thinking about whatever, your mind just takes over, and you start to go down this hole that you don't really want to. And that's still happening to today. You know, I still struggle every day. There's still, you know, some days it might be I struggle for an hour. Some other days it might be I'm good for an hour, and that's just how it goes on this wave of grief, I guess. I think it's my brain or something within me just trying to protect me. One of the main things what I've been hit with, you know, I spoke a few videos ago about sleep is still a big one, but the other one is the numb feeling. And what I mean by numb feeling is, you know, there's times where I just don't feel nervous, I don't feel excited, I don't feel sad, I don't feel anything anymore. And I'm a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve, and I show emotion through everything. And since we lost Margot, it's like my brain's just trying to protect me and cut that off. And I just don't get excited anymore. I don't get nervous anymore. I do get sad. I do get really sad at times. So, yeah. But I think that's also because when you've been through the worst thing that will ever happen to me and to my wife, then you don't fear anything anymore. So I guess that teaches you something in a good way as well. You're not scared of any situation, you're not scared of anything anymore, because it can't be as bad as what's happened. And it just creates this complete numb feeling around you. And honestly, I remember talking to one of my friends, and I said to him, I just want to feel scared again. I just want to feel nervous again. I just want to feel excited again, because I can't at the minute. And it's currently switched off, and maybe it will switch itself back on at some point. I don't know. But again, we're 4 months into this, which isn't a huge amount of time. And it's probably just my brain's way of protecting me. And every now and then it will let a little bit of that go and a little bit more go until I get back to a stage where I can. But I spent the first 12 weeks of losing Margot and this whole grief process just trying my best to protect my wife, protect my whole family. And I didn't look after myself, to which then I fell down a complete pit for a couple of days, just not wanting to wake up, not wanting to do anything really, not wanting to get out of bed. And then I just remember on the Wednesday saying to myself in the head, look, this ain't me, this ain't what I need to do. And that's actually the first day I went downstairs and we started painting the hallway white. And the point, and that's near enough when I started making these videos as well, because it's a way for me to say to you, whoever's watching this, and also to say to this GoPro, and to say to myself that this is where I'm at. This is real. This is just how life is after you've lost your daughter, I guess, or how it is for me. Obviously, no two situations are the same. But if you're watching this and you feel like I do, then it is normal, and you've got a fellow dad over here who feels exactly the same, and I hope you take some comfort from knowing that. This platform, me just speaking to this camera, uploading things onto YouTube and wherever, that's just me trying to help people, and that's already put me in touch with other dads out there who we've been talking with, and that means so much to me, because it feels like Margot's helping, and Margot's bringing us angel dads together, to say, look, hi, I'm Joe, I'm 26, and I've got a daughter, and my daughter's name is Margot. And that goes for anybody out there who is watching these. You're still a mum, you are still a dad, you always will be. I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I just think it's important to say that, you know, if anybody out there is watching these and you don't want to reach out publicly, drop me a DM on Instagram, email me, doitformargot@gmail.com. I will just chat for ages on there if you want. It's not a problem. Just if you want to rant or share your story, please do, because if this can bring a collection of dads together who chat, who rant, who do whatever, just to make us all feel that little bit more normal, and that little bit better. I hate the word, but that little bit better, then you know, this platform is doing great. So a bit of a different video today, I guess. If anybody else has any experience with this, if anyone else finds themselves just trying to keep busy doing the most silly things, the most mundane things, just trying anything to keep their mind off their actual situation, then please comment below. Or if you're a bit further along in this journey than I am and some others who might be watching this, then please comment below whether you've been through or felt similar, whether you felt like you've had to keep busy, whether you felt completely numb, and you know, how did that go? How did that progress over the next months and years? Because I'm learning, every day is a learning curve for me, and I love hearing about other people's stories and still celebrating the fact that we're all still dads. So if you do like these sort of videos, please subscribe, please like the video. The more likes, subscribers, comments we get, the more these videos can get out to people and might be able to get out to that one dad who really needs it. And just to say you're not alone, because that's what all this is about. So thank you for watching. My next video will be about running, back to running. I've got a 2-hour run on Saturday. I filmed last week's 1:40 run, which was about 12 kilometers, I think. So 2-hour run on Saturday. I'll try and get that up by the end of the week.